Galvana of Andor. I see you are adjusting well to your new surroundings.
The mighty council chamber of Darien suits me well. For centuries, these halls have guided the kingdom and conducted all manners of affairs. Now, this castle lies in ruin. It is a pity, though.
A pity?
Yes, General. The Reynald could have been helpful with our plans.
My lady was more than generous with her conditions. It would have been wise of them to accept your terms.
A mistake they soon regretted. As I predicted, the Citadel could not withhold against our combined forces.
I take it you are pleased with the performance of my men.
They performed as expected of any army, General Gregor. What I would be more pleased with is a report on our current status.
We have secured the garrison. All of Darien's knights have been slain in one final attempt to defend the royal family. Our men stormed the garrison and killed King Rhinesand and Queen Constance right where they stood. All that remains are a few final soldiers holding up in the lower town. I will have them crushed within the hour.
I would like the bodies of the entire royal family hung from the battlement of the castle walls. The dead corpses of their precious king, queen, and princess should silence all those who wish to oppose us.
As you wish, the king and queen shall be hung from the south tower.
You have something special in mind for the princess?
My men and I are still searching the castle for her. Once found, I will deal with the princess.
I thought you told me the entire royal family was killed.
Does the Lady Galvana forget that the kingdom is ours?
I want all those who oppose me to suffer the same fate.
Forget the princess. We need to return to our plans.
Silence, fool! I am your queen! I will decide what we will and will not do. Lest you forget your place.
I wish only to remind you of the delicate nature of our timing. We have much to do before our forces can move south. If the Princess Aleana must be dealt with, then I will take care of it.
I want you to report to me as soon as she's found.
It may not be that simple, my lady, if the rumors I heard are true.
Rumors, General?
As some of the royal servants begged for their lives, they made mention that the Princess Aleana may have escaped the castle during the siege. At the time, I paid no heed to their cries. However, now that would explain our inability to find her.
For your sake, you'd better find the princess and her protectors. I want nothing less than a report on their immediate deaths.
They will rue the day they heard of Galvana of Andor, Queen of Darien.
See to it that they do.
At least the weather is in our favor.
For the moment, that is the only thing in our favor.
How much of a lead do you think we have on them?
Well, we've been traveling for what, 3 days? And as he said, the weather's been fair, which makes it easier for them to travel. Then again, we've done a pretty fair job of masking our trail.
And?
Oh, I would say anywhere from a day to a day and a half.
So little.
Then again, they were not counting upon my expert knowledge of the terrain.
You haven't been this far south, have you?
Not so. I once spent a week in this part of the country.
When?
5, 6 years ago? Maybe 10?
So we're lost.
Not so. There's an inn just down the road somewhere. Now perk up. We will survive this.
I'm afraid. So many people's lives are at risk, not to mention our own.
Now that is enough of that kind of talk. If experience has taught me one thing, it is that worrying will get us nowhere. Now we have a long way yet to go. Let go of the pouch! Give me one good reason why I should not dispatch you right now.
I was just trying to help the maiden carry her heavy burden.
That's the last maiden you will ever...
Bascom, let him go. I have my money back.
Yeah, Bascom, let him go.
He'll just rob some other poor slob.
Your words.
You are bold for someone who's about to meet his maker.
Bascom of Welford, let him go immediately.
My lady, it has been a pleasure, but unfortunately, I must be on my way. And as for you, Sir Brute, I look forward to never seeing you again.
Trust me, it will be all too soon. Now be gone before I change my mind.
Hello? What'll it be?
2 ales, the best in the house.
Are you sure it was wise for us to be stopping here in such a public place?
'Tis better than sleeping on grass and rocks. We'll have more than our fair share of that in the days ahead.
Well, what if Galvana's men find us?
That's unlikely. This spot is very out of the way. Besides, we're still a day ahead of them, and this is the last inn we'll encounter for many leagues.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing like a good draught of ale to refresh the body after a long walk.
Yes, I suppose. Where are we off to now?
We rest here tonight, but tomorrow we head off south.
Greetings all! Hey! What's a pretty girl like you doing in a place like this?
Why, you impertinent!
Bascom, don't.
But he's...
I know, he's drunk. Not entirely drunk, mind you. But hey, the night's still young.
And who exactly are you?
My name's Gilbert. Gilbert Phelan.
What exactly do you do?
I've been toasting the downfall of his fair kingdom.
In other words, nothing.
That scum Galvana has been terrorizing the towns across the valley.
I heard she took the castle too.
Indeed.
Probably burnt the place to the ground by now.
She's a mean one, alright. But I've dealt with her kind before.
I'll bet you have.
People like her think they're so tough and mighty. They've got armies following behind them.
But I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I haven't spent the last 5 years fighting them in the hills for nothing.
So you're one of those southern rebels.
This is true?
I prefer to call myself a freedom fighter. The last thing this kingdom needs is a lot of fat knights and nobles squeezing the lifeblood out of every hard-working, honest peasant.
This new regime is rotten to the core.
Just like the old one.
That does it! Galvana is nothing like King Reinhold de Moray. He created a just and stable society in which commoners like you were protected by those fat knights and nobles.
Ha! You think so? I've seen whippings, quarterings, even executions. All against the peasants. From the bickering bureaucrats who are in charge to defend them. There's only one solution for society.
And that would be?
No government at all. Let the people rule and do what they want. Let them be free.
Free to get conquered. Without an army or any ruling body, who'd be there to defend them from invasion? There'd be nothing but chaos.
So much the better. Those taxes have sucked the villagers dry.
Pardon me for being naive, but I thought those taxes supplied funds to protect the kingdoms. Surely all benefit from it.
Wish that it did. But the taxes just go into the rich and filling up their pockets. Look at what the taxes did. They didn't save us from any invasions.
This is impossible. I've wasted too much time on you.
Here, I know how to solve it. We'll call over an impartial witness who has felt the king's cat enough times to know I speak the truth. Hey, Kel. Yeah, come over here. Come on.
Alright guys, just hold my seat for me, I'll be right back.
Well, don't be shy. Sit down.
I'd really rather not.
Sit.
Well, if you insist.
Allow me to introduce Kel Doran.
We have met. Hello again, Master Doran.
Oh, met my lady, but I really should be going.
What, leaving so soon? Stay a while.
If I must, but my friends at the bar will be missing me.
Stop sniveling, Kel, and tell this buffoon that knights and nobility is a bunch of hogwash.
No, not at all. I think the knights are great stuff. Yep, great stuff.
What are you talking about? Just yesterday you said nobles were a bunch of fat weasels, and that Welford guy was a pestilence on the countryside.
Did he now?
I never said anything like that. You must have been drunk.
Maybe, but I still think you agree with me. We're a lot better off if they're all dead.
Nah, hardly. It was a tragic loss. Yes, very tragic.
Yes, it was.
Well then, let's drink to the fall.
I do not drink with strangers.
Do it.
But my...
To the fallen.
To the fallen.
The fallen.
And for those of us still here to enjoy what we have left behind.
All. Well, who's willing to go another round with me?
Not I. It's late and I have an early start to make tomorrow.
Ooh, where are you going?
Nowhere of your interest.
Actually, we could use traveling companions.
Wow. But my... Really?
Traveling's not my style.
You seemed apt enough at it yesterday.
Did I mention that we're willing to pay handsomely for your assistance?
How much are we talking?
200 gold pieces each.
Kel, you'd fall for any pretty face that offered you gold. Well, I'm not interested.
Who needs you, Gilbert? Lady, you got me. What needs to be done? Slay a dragon, storm a castle. I must warn you, the higher the walls, the bigger my price.
We simply want to travel out of the kingdom. Through the southern hill region, your hill country, Gilbert.
Simply, my lady, the hills are a little bit inhospitable, but who would pay 200 coins to cross them? You're a liar.
Well, forgive them in advance.
Wilfred! Lord Bascomwell. Well. Never thought I'd see you leaving the country. I will not help you. You are my enemy.
I am not your enemy. I have no power here. I am not in my own domains. I merely desire to flee the country. As much as I despise your kind, I promise you, Gilbert, I will fund your rebellion against Kragar and Galvana if you help us to escape.
Well, fat noble, we have a deal. We'll go south. See you at dawn.
Well, glad we got that settled. I think I'm gonna go get me another drink.
Well, whether we like it or not, we have a party.
I think we have, Bascom. I think we have.
Stranger, why you beckon me so?
I wish to inquire some news of you.
Could you speak louder? I can't hear you over this ringing in my ears.
I inquire information.
Not that loud. I can hear you just fine.
Are you going to help me or not?
Right now, the only thing you're offering me is a bad head.
Will this suffice?
Medicine to my ears.
I'm searching for 2 travelers that were in your inn last night.
That was a little bit back, and my memory's not as good as it used to be. Sire, this is hardly enough to get me to the next inn.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Obviously not as big a mark as I'd first thought.
All I wish to know about odd travelers.
Now that I do know something about. A strange party, right?
Who are they and where are they headed?
Obviously my previous assessment was true.
The party.
Well, there was this one warrior guy, and a maiden too. And then this other fellow I know, who's rather hot-tempered. And then there was this dashing rogue amongst them. I must admit, he was quite a sight to behold.
Where are they? Where are they? Take it.
You're not very good at this.
Halt! Tell me the information I seek or I will kill you now.
There's hope for you yet, sire.
Enough. The party.
They went south.
Are you certain?
Yes. Now, if you don't mind, I must catch up with my colleagues.
He'll never show.
He'll show.
Hello, hello. Pleasant morning for a walk, isn't it?
We've been hoping you would not be able to join us.
I missed the chance to slay a dragon? Never.
Well, I think it's time to get off the road and into the rough country. Can your noble feet handle it?
I'll manage.
Good then, let's be off.